Hey y'all, I decided to go live a couple of minutes early. How are y'all doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. My day got shot to heck. I was so looking forward to just getting to spend today with hubby. I wasn't going to do much, and he got called into work. So I won't see him till probably 8 o'clock tonight. That kind of sucks. But I did order, I told you guys I was going to have to order another set of the jewelry, and I did, and they came in yesterday. And which was fine. They're only like $6, $7 for the set of what, four. So that was okay. And I had been talking to hubby about getting some more colored UV resin anyway. And in order to get free delivery, you have to spend like $25. So I went ahead and I ordered the colored UV resin as well. And then yesterday, I was going to go live, and then Echo was live, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I was like, well, shoot. And we had a storm. I mean, a bad storm. Three people lost their lives yesterday, and one person is in the hospital from a tree coming down on their car on a highway. So our storms have been really bad lately. Hi, Echo. Hi, Autumn. So I went while the storm's going on, and I'm a little tense. I get on Amazon and I just add stuff to the cart. I don't buy it. I just stress shop. You know what I mean? Kind of like a wish list, if you will, shop. And I forgot to empty it all out. And oh my gosh, there's quite a bit in there. And I went to bed after hubby ate dinner and got home and everything, and didn't think no more about it. And I got up this morning, and hubby's like, I emptied your cart, and I bought it. I got everything you ordered. And I'm like, you got everything I ordered? What do you mean? He says, your Amazon. And I'm like, oh, honey. So let me tell you, I have two different types of interference powders coming in, two different brands. I have more alcohol inks. I have a flesh mica powder coming in because I have a mold that has flesh showing, and I need to have some flesh. I can't remember what all else. Hang on, let me look. I was like, oh no. So yeah, he ordered a good bit, which I'm grateful that he does things like that for me. I got UV resin and alcohol inks. I got the inks, those are here. The UV resin came in. There's the flesh. That's that. And then I've got where'd that other, anyway, there's a couple other items, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've got stuff coming in Wednesday and Thursday. I did find the T-Rex Sparkle and Shimmer alcohol inks that I wanted to do, mix with some of the UV to put in those. My chat is stuck on my phone, believe it or not. It is not moving. There. Hi, Autumn. Hi, Echo. Anyone want to join? You're more than welcome to come up and chit chat and hang out. You're listening and working on videos. So, but I want to open this and see what it looks like. So let me move these. And then I've got to find my dream catcher mold. I've got a dream catcher sold, and I'll probably bring you guys along when I go to pour it. She wants turquoise, pearl white, and silver. She's redoing her daughter's bedroom while she's gone to visit her grandparents for summer vacation. And her daughter's into the beach thing. So those are the colors she wants. Oh, I meant to show you guys these. I got these from Temu. They're holographic fibers. And I don't know if you can see the sparkle in there and the color shift, but they're all three different. And I thought these might be fun also to trim a little bit off and put in. I know you got kids. Autumn's babysitting. Let me open this. I haven't never. These are 24 colors, and they're from Sigwong. So I don't know, but they're epoxy resin color. So they're not just alcohol ink. You know what I mean? Anyway, I've got to find that so I can do that. Got a lot going on lately, you guys. Oh. Okay. Nice colors. The green's pretty. Then there's grass green. Fluorescent. Ooh. There's a peacock blue. What is this one? Caramel. Grapefruit. Red. Black. Fuchsia. Starry blue. Yellow. Purple. Orange. Lake green. Ooh, that looks pretty. White. Golden, royal blue, pink, grass green, coffee, blue, grape purple, green, lemon yellow, orange yellow, rose red, and then you're back to the peacock blue. So I did see, what is her channel? Reptiles in Resin, Sheila, is where I seen these, and I thought, okay, they weren't very expensive at all. And she was doing a little tray, and she had some kind of iridescent powder mix, but then she also used the rose red with the purple grape, or she didn't use the purple grape, she used the rose red, and I think she used a blue peacock. It came out really very, very pretty. So, but yeah, hubby got called into work, messed up my day, so I was like, I'll go live for a while. I have nothing better to do. And then I also ran into these the other day. Stephanie of Stephanie Wires and More. She got these for my birthday a couple of years ago. And I have yet to use them. I've been hoarding them, to be honest. I love the colors, but I have been hoarding these. So, all right, you guys. Let me get some stuff moved. And slide that back. That just doesn't look right. For some reason, it's not. This light does not It doesn't fit in there like it should for some reason. Ooh. You know, I mean, I'm going to take this. I hate taking the plastic off because I know it's going to get ruined. But it's so tight. I'm afraid it's going to break. And, well, I hope it don't break. If it does, I got bigger problems. Let's see, what could I put on there? I wonder if I can just trim a piece. Because I don't want to get resin. I don't want resin on the glass, you know. I'm going to try and keep it covered. I do have some press and seal. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm going to cover it with that, I think, where I can trim it even once we're done today. I think that's what I'll do. Because I don't want things getting mucked up. And it doesn't take any time for things to get mucked up around here. And y'all know it. All right. First of all, I want to play with the new butterflies that I got. I want to see what they look like. So I'm going to move these. I just don't know where exactly. Over here, I guess. And I think I want to try and use some of these T-Rex inks mixed with UV resin on some of these. And I think that would be really pretty. Yeah, I like the press and seal. I use it for a lot of things. Let's see. I might try this pair here. And let's pull out some pretty inks. I want to try this plasma purple. Or should I do the, what is this? Infinity teal. Prisma pink. That doesn't look very pink, does it? Oh, there, you got to mix them. But still, that doesn't look very pink. Laser green. Flux orange, nuclear yellow. Boy, that would be something on one, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll do that. Why not? Just pull a few out and go for it, right? All right. And I did fill my UV resin, so yay. Now I need some of them little cups that I got over here. So we can mix some stuff up. Purple and teal. Everyone loves purple and teal. So y'all got anything planned for, what is it, Memorial Day? I think, yeah, Memorial Day. Oh, we usually have a cookout, but I'm going to be doing that this year. Orange, yellow, and brown. I'll have to do the lines in them in a brown, but I'll have to use a paint pen to do that because they'll be indented in the thing. All right, let's mix this up. And I'm glad they're mixing easy. I didn't want to, I've got it over here, my vortex mixer. I don't know how much of that I put in. I put quite a bit. And it does look very sparkly, you guys. You had a rough night? Hi, BJ. Welcome on in, honey. Just playing around with some resin stuff, jewelry, doing some butterflies. All right, let me find my little mixie thing. This will work. I don't like this one. Where's my other one? There it is. I like this one better. Grab a paper towel. A baby wipe will work. And that doesn't look very yellow. That looks more like that fluorescent green. You know what I mean? But we're going to try it. We're going to see. Yeah, it doesn't even looks yellow to you guys, I think. I'm hoping it changes in the lamp. Ooh, don't spill, please. I'm butterfingers today. I've already got dinner done because, with hubby going in and all right, let's see. I think I'll do the lower part with the orange and the upper part in this yellow. So let's see what we end up with. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Ooh. Okay, and then we're going this. Oh, no. I have a hard time staying in frame sometimes. Y'all gotta yell at me. Come on. Kind of odd color combination looking. I'm gonna try and bring that down and send that up. Blend them just a little bit there. All right, let's get them in here and see what we ended up with. And boy, are they glowy. Ooh. Yeah, I think these will definitely glow in the dark. Hang on. Get a picture and show you guys. All right. Very glowy, you guys. You have to go over in the post tab real quick and check it out. What is wrong with my phone today? I'm telling you, y'all, it's been ever since I accidentally left it in the freezer. I've had some problems. I ain't gonna lie. Come on. There it is. Okay, y'all. Like I said, go have a look. Yeah, those look pretty neat. I've got them in for 5 minutes. And then I'll put a back coat on them. And we will get the earring things in them because those will be cool. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. I appreciate it, honey. We're just playing around with some of the T-Rex alcohol inks. They're called Sparkle and Shimmer. And the bad thing is, y'all, I've looked. They no longer have them. And it broke my heart because I was going to buy another set. But can't find them anywhere. So I won't be able to put a link in for y'all. All right, them should be. Oh yeah, we could. But yeah, those are cool, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to back coat them real quick. That way I know they're, they're in good shape. You never want to skimp on something that somebody's going to wear. And I want to be very, very careful because I do not want overflow. And I see it's not flowing down here in the little tail. I'm going to push it around there. There we go. This one's doing the same. Gotta be gentle. But you gotta let it know who's boss sometimes. All right, that looks pretty good. So add just a drop up here on both to make sure we get for the finding to go. You have to look at different angles when you're playing around with resin. Okay, now I'm going to try and make sure we ain't got no air bubbles. I always bounce it a little bit, and back in we'll go for just a couple of minutes. And let's see. Ta-da! And I'm thinking, I think gold will look good with that. What y'all think? Gold? I think gold. Yeah, we got some gold wires here. Let's grab out a couple. And let's grab a couple of little backs. And let's see. I think these jump rings are just too small. But I have some others. There they are. I'm thinking, that might be the right size. Hey, if we're going to make them, might as well fix them while we got time. I don't have, and the only reason I'm going ahead and doing these is I don't have to drill the holes. The holes are there for everything. Am I coming back on later? I might, Edna. What's up, honey? Private message me. All right. Yep, they're nice. They're done. Let's pop them out. Let's look at the others. Ooh, cool. Now, let me see if I can find, because where the veins are in here, it's indented. And I've got to find my paint pins. I know I have them down here. There they are. And let me find a nice Just sit there, please. Oop. Okay. I'm looking and I'm thinking a nice chocolate. It's not black and it isn't brown. And I think it'll work just fine. So I need some glasses. There's a novel thought, Joe. Where are your glasses? It needs a gray color for the body. Somebody said up here to use a brown. Who was it said brown? Well, I've got enough. We'll do another one. So we'll try brown and then we'll do gray. I don't think the brown is dark enough, to be honest. And like I said, I'll have to rub off some. Got to let it dry and then clean up. You know what I mean? I was going to do black, to be honest. So let's let that dry for just a second. Oh, okay, or brown. Yeah, we got brown. They said it's not a light brown. Oops. No, don't do that to my mat, please. All right, now we're going to brush across the wrong direction, clean it up. Need a little bit of alcohol, I think. Let me get a paper towel. It's a little more abrasive. And oh yeah, that's much better. But I do believe that that's a little light. You know, let's see, do I have a piece of paper? I do. Hang on, y'all. That's what it's going to. I think it needs black. I'm going to be honest with y'all. What do you think? Y'all think it needs black as well to really pop? I'm thinking black. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, but yeah, I think it needs to be black to really pop on there. Y'all agree black? Yeah. It's too light in that brown. So let's get a black one out. Hey, we're just having fun. We're not stressing nothing. And these are acrylic paint markers from Resin. And they do really well. I like the color you get is rich. You know, it wasn't the markers paint pen's fault that I didn't choose the right color to show up with the background. And they're smooth. They come out so nice. You don't have to fight with them. Some paint markers, you have to really, well, you have to fight to get the paint to come out. Now I'm going to let them dry up a little bit. And I like that you can see how much you have. See, you can tell I haven't had these very long because they're still full. And I've got 2 sets. I only meant to have one, but then again, hubby I don't think a green would have worked because that yellow, well, what was supposed to be yellow, this one looks more lime green than yellow. But they're pretty, you know. All right. And it doesn't take them long to dry. Now, this bigger circle, I will have to go back in and touch it up, I do believe. But, oh yeah, that looks, I think that looks a little better already. Let's go the opposite direction now. A little bit more there. Oh yeah, let me show you guys. That looks so much better. Yeah. Yeah, much, much better. I could zoom you guys in a little bit, couldn't I? I just didn't want to give anyone a headache because you're too close. You know what I mean. Let's see, can I go? That ought to be good enough, right? But yeah, that looks so much better. Got a little spot there I'm not happy with. Just a little dot. There. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks good. Get another paper towel because I don't want a bunch of paint on me. But yeah, I've got to find my dream catcher so I can get that order done. Would y'all like to hang out while I do an order sometime? Yeah, I'm going to have to touch that up. I went a little rough with the black in that circle. It'll be fine. Let it dry just a minute. About 6 feet away from your monitor. Oh, wow, 36 incher. That's cool. Got to let that dry just a little bit. And I should probably go over that little black circle on that one as well. There, that looks a lot better. Yeah, I don't have that big. I want to get a new monitor. Oops. Don't want to smear it. And that looks good. Now let's touch that up for it right there. Where did I put those little doohickeys? Here. I need one of these. I need one of these for just a little area that is going to bug me. And it's not horrible, but it's a me thing, y'all. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys. I'm going to see a little tiny spot right there. But other than that, what do you think? That's ready for jewelry now, right? That'll look so cool. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go over these with UV. I'm not going to do it. So let's get my pliers out so we can get our jump rings. Where'd it go? Got to find where they open. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. And y'all know you never pull them apart. You always twist front to back. Okay, let's see. If I go here, come on. In there. If I go out of frame while I'm doing this, I apologize, but I got to see what I'm doing. And come on. Okay, there's that one. And let's get the little back onto it. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Lay that up there. Oh, shoot, what happened to my phone? I know it ain't out of battery. There. Chatting on the phone and can't see on my TV. It's what I do. I put it up on the TV. I sure do. I watch all the videos on my TV. It's like being in a movie theater because hubby got a huge TV. Well, Norma and Edna and all of them have seen, and they'll tell you, my bedroom looks like a movie theater with all the big screen TV up there. Drives me nuts. I think it's a 64-inch in a bedroom. You guys, come on. That's a bit overkill, don't you think? And I tried to tell hubby, that's just way too much. And he's like, no, it's fine. It's good. No, it's not. Now, where'd my little bat go? Did I move it? I bet I knocked it off of here, y'all. I don't see it. Just a little piece of rubber. Must have rolled off because I don't see it now. That's okay. We'll get another one out. Where'd I put them? Can't do it without it. Can't do without it. No, Audie. Audie, it's too big. Too big. It's huge. I almost said, now where did that sucker go? There we go. Okay. There is a pair of earrings all done. Cute, cute, cute. All right, now, let's see, where'd that others go? Here they are. And I think these are moths, I believe. They look more like a moth than a butterfly, is what I'm saying. Let's try these here. And we'll do them in the blue and the purple. Why not? We'll do blue and purple with black lines in it. That ought to really. Batman. Okay, let's see. Well, I still got a little bit of this. Maybe we'll do the mauves in this. Let me add a little more resin because they've got a lot of color to them. And we'll do that set just like we did this set, but they're different. Why not? Ain't costing us anything to take our time and do it. Why not? Okay, let's see. Because I don't want to waste it. Brown and white moth. Maybe, Audie. I could do a white moth and then do the lines through it in brown, if that's what you want to see. Okay, I am going to spray so I don't get, and I think I'll do the top half this time with the orange. And we'll do the bottom half with the yellow. And then we'll kind of blend them, swirl right there where they meet. Oh, that looks pretty cool. The bat signal. Boy, those are really... Now I am going to go ahead and cure these so I can clean these cups out. There's not much left. Not much left, which is fine. And I'm not sure. Yeah, these don't look like they have holes in them. And they're they are definitely too big to do as a post. But I don't see a place for this pair here. Has one, but those don't look like they do. Nowhere. It'll be okay. Make one black and blue with a B on the back. Of the ones that I just did, I could do that. Let's see, I have the blue. It's actually called a, well, it's intense. Where's the others? Let's see. Oops. This one is Quantum Cobalt. You're going to have to help me, guys. Now, if I did black and blue, what color am I supposed to do the B in that would show up, you guys? And I think you're talking about this one, or is it this one? We'll say this is A and this is B. So is A the one you want to look like Batman's, or B? I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. You just have to let me know. And while y'all are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do a top coat. B. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me go ahead and do a top coat on this one. Got to get it up in the antennae. Come on, baby. Up in there. That looks good. Brown. See a bubble. I see a bubble. We got to get rid of it. righty. Let's put them in again. Okay. Sent you 2 pictures on Messenger. Okay, Julie. Okay, so the one I just did. White satin moth or a lunar moth. Okay. Well, I want to use some of these in one of them. I think that'll look cool. The Luna moth is bright glow in the dark color green. Okay. I wonder. Ooh, that one glows green. So the whole thing green, Julie, is what you're saying? Don't think I got the coat deep enough on this one. May have to do it again. Yeah, that's what I thought, doing them in a white. Right now I'm just peeling out my scrap, y'all. Ha. Don't throw it away. Never throw it away. I can always use it. And let's see if I can get this one out. Just got a little cleanup to do on them. Ta-da. Oh, that one came out nice. See, I can cut all that up and use it in a scrappy. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. This side feels like it just needs a little more clear. It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like it went deep enough. And okay. And this time we're going to spray a little bit. And that looks good now. All right, let's go a couple more minutes. I've got to figure out how we're going to hang those. I don't have my drill out, y'all. So that pair we just made, we'll get everything on them, get the black in the wings, but I won't be able to turn them into jewelry like we did these because they don't have the hanger thing yet. So they'll go in here with what we were working on, yesterday or the day before. And when I'm able to get my drill out, that's when we'll do with those. I love watching other people do videos. And there are people who just have that voice it's just calming. You know what I mean? And I've actually had people tell me that my voice calms them or they enjoy listening to me. And I'm thinking, my husband hates to hear me. Are these on the outside or the inside? They're on the inside, I think. No, they're on the outside. Okay, it's on the outside, y'all. So that cup's good to go. All this little extras outside. It'd be all right. Love it. Yeah, people do. Oh, I love listening to you talk and do your videos. And I'm like, my husband hates to hear me. I'm still going to finish these, you guys. We're still going to finish them. They're a little sticky right now. So I'm going to pop them back in for a couple of more minutes. Y'all bear with me. I don't want to get too many going at one time. First of all, I do not have a lot of space. And it's not because I've got so much on my desk. My desk is small. So, but I want to keep where I can function. How you doing now? Oh yeah, feeling much better. Much better. They just needed that extra few seconds. Okay. All right, let's see if we can. I'm going to need glasses for these. Good Lord. Okay, there's one there. One there. And I'm going to really let these dry for a few seconds because that's a lot. I have to turn them just a little bit to see where to put paint. Okay, and there. Is that one? My goodness. There. There's one there. Dot. Then this one's the long one. Okay. We're getting it, y'all. We're getting it. Okay. Boy, that's got a lot of little. Make sure I got them all covered good. A lot to dry on that one. Sitting there out of the way. My phone turned off again. Are you kidding me, y'all? I'm so sorry. Okay. I know, Edna. We both have just a little area, but we do what we do. And, that's just the way it is. Okay. There's that one. Y'all have, when they're clear, kind of like this, it's not easy to see what you're doing. I missed something on that one over there. We're going to have to look at it again because I missed something. Sure did. I missed some dots or something over there. I'm glad I ain't got to do a lot of these. Let me tell you, that one give you a headache. Now, where's the other dots that I missed? Well, it doesn't have them, so they're different. This one only has 3 dots. Okay. They're different, you guys. Because that one's got 5 dots down here. And this one's only got 3. But they look the same. Other than that. Well, that's weird. Huh. You'll be able to tell more when I get it cleaned up. Give me a time to get it cleaned up. Okay. The other 1% is short stories. The food is included in making things. You like shows, right? Oh, I love the British baking show. Working in that space in a big table. Okay, I'm going to start on that one, but y'all will see the difference. So I'm going to have to mix some more and do another set. Ugh, I think. Yeah, I am not liking this one, let me tell you. Okay, let me get a baby wipe. Maybe that'll help. I hate starting baby wipes. Hey, Highway. How are you, honey? Okay. All right. I also see another space on here that has to get filled in that way. Okay. Let's try it again. This one's going to be a bugger, y'all. Just flat out, it's going to be a bugger. I'm not sure I want to do this one anymore. That's a lot. All right, you get up there out of my way for a minute. You're stressing me out. Okay. All right, let's see if we can. Yeah, just the baby wipe doesn't work. You got to add a little alcohol to it. And then it's going down in some of the areas you don't want it to. Yeah, I'm not liking these. I'm going to be honest with you. May not be doing that particular one. It's still got. Where am I at here? I think I can. Yeah. Because even my paint pens, I don't believe, are tiny enough just to get down into that area. Now, I will try something else. So bear with me for a minute. Where'd I put that mold? Hang on a minute. I'm wondering, I don't think it'll work, but I'm going to try and just tap on some black mica powder on the raised area. That's the indented area on those. So let me find some black mica. Have a black in here. I know I have black mica. It's just where. All right. We have black in this batch. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I have so many mica powder shreds. But sometimes you're looking for a specific shade of a color, you know? What's this one? Aha! There we go. There we go. I am not putting y'all back in those plastic bags. Okay. Let me move that. Now, wonder if I can put it on with one of these. I'm going to try it, you guys. If it doesn't work, you can't say I didn't try, right? You cannot paint. And I know some of you are thinking, well, why don't you just paint it with the marker, the paint pen? You cannot use paint pens on, silicone, because it leaves places. It doesn't stay. If I'll show you what I mean here in a second on just a little spare spot. Okay, let me sit those there. This is why we do not. Okay. This is just silicone, and you'll see. Now, watch it make a liar out of me. Usually, and Edna will attest to this, it'll bubble, leave little holes and stuff. Oh, it's starting to, yeah, it's starting. You see the feathering on it? It's starting to do it. Yeah, there it goes. See what I mean? That's why you can't paint on, because it doesn't stay where you put it. So if anyone ever tells you just paint it on, you cannot just paint it on. You can't do it. Otherwise, that's what I would do. But you cannot do that. My phone has been, I don't know if it's from the update or from being in the freezer, but it wants to turn off on its, turn off. So, all right, let's see if I can. Ooh, don't get too much. Let me see. I mean, this is going to take forever, let me tell you, to do this and not get it where you don't want it. And then it's dust. It's going to go everywhere. I'm not going to be able to do that either. But I tried. It just, I don't know if you can see, but it's not staying just where I want it. Flakes off. Anyway, that's not going to work. So, y'all, that one we're not bothering with until I can maybe get some smaller paint pens, like an ultra fine Sharpie. But then it would just have to be, where it won't come off. Because even rubbing these after you've repainted it and allowed it to dry, it's still trying to come off the paint. Let me try again. All right. All right, that one looks a little better in certain areas, and then certain areas, it looks like garbage. I'm gonna tell you. Let's see. All right, let me touch up. It needs right there, there, and there. Okay. And let's do right there. That's what that one will look like. And you see how it's got 5 dots down across the bottom? This one only has 3. So they are different. I'm going to lay them up there and we'll deal with them later. But I ain't doing that one again right now, y'all. Love you to death, but it ain't driving me crazy today. Can't do it. Don't want to do it. Can't make me do it. Time to move on. I don't want to tell him that I accidentally left it in the freezer, Audie. And I ain't going to lie to the man. I'm just tidying up a little bit, y'all, getting that black up. Because, you know, that goes everywhere. Let me put this back away. Gonna have to look that what I sent you. Okay. Hang on, let me put that there. I'm gonna clean my hands off a little bit. Like I said, I don't like messing with black mica, and it goes everywhere. And let me put that black mica powder back in this box so I know it's where it goes. There we go. Okay. Hang on, y'all. I got to look at what Audie sent me. Well, it's dark. I can't see it, honey. What am I looking at? A dog? No, that ain't a dog. What is that? Audie, I can't see anything, honey. I don't know what you want me to see. I mean, I see a night light on your, I guess, is that yours or your neighbor's? You can't video call. You're not looking at your thing. I don't understand. You're going to have to wait. Oops, now I turned off my phone. No, Autumn. No, 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 no. No, not right now. Okay. Okay. I've already done. I'm not worried about the phone, Autumn. Get off the phone. Anyway, okay, you guys. We're going to do the blue and the black on this one. Yeah, we're going to try it. Because, well, actually, not this one. Where's the other one? This one. I know I can work on these because they're wider. So we'll do the blue and the black on this one. Hi, Mari, honey. How are you? Okay. Now, you guys who wanted the blue and the black for the Batman, tell me where you want blue and where you want black. I've got these shades of blue, and then there's the black. I don't know what Batman. I'm not. I don't do Batman. You know, I'm good. Doing good. I've been over a year now with no smoking. That was something. All right, dark blue. Okay, do I do the. See, that blue's not going to let that black show. That's the problem. I don't believe. We're going to try it. Let me get it mixed. And we'll do the blue and then do the black lines. Blue bottom, black top. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do blue bottom, black top. There's blue. And there's, boy, that black's black, black, black. Okay. It's blue bottom and black top. Yeah, well, I have a light blue marker. Yeah. Paint pen. But that's not what Bill and Julie were talking about. I don't know where they went. They may have left. They may have got annoyed with me and left me. Can't say I'd blame them. All right, I got ink on my mat again. I got to clean it off, you guys. I can't. It's a new mat, and I'm really, really working on keeping it neat because they're not cheap. Okay. I'm waiting on Bill, or not Bill, BJ and Julie to tell me. But you're saying it's a black top and a blue bottom. Okay, and I don't want a lot of black. I want it to. I'm just going to drop it because it's very dark. And I don't want it to take over. And any of y'all who know, black will take over. So let's get this blue up here now. I got a mess. I got a mess. Okay, I can do a little more black over here. Not doing a lot. A little more here. Okay. And it needs a little more blue over here. Come on, around, please. Okay. Now let me see if I can kind of. All right, you guys. Let me get them in and we'll see. I got clear showing over here and I don't want that. All right, let's see what we got. See what we end up with. Okay. Purple would work too. Let's just see what we end up with. And I know we'll be able to turn those into earrings. I think I'll do silver. Silver goes good with blue. So we're going to do silver. There's my silver. And a couple of backs. And then a couple of jump rings. I got to order some more of this jump rings and things because we use so much of them making jewelry. Okay. Oh, great. Oh. Maybe I'll do a pop-up bingo, or maybe Audie would do a pop-up bingo today. She hasn't done anything in a while. Is Cisco at work, Autumn? She might be mad at me all because I didn't answer, but I can't do the phone and this. You know what I mean. Yeah, Cisco's at work. Okay, these definitely need a top coat. Oh, shoot. I cured my blue. Oh, well, it's okay. Wasn't much in there anyway. But we do need to top coat. What is it? We're just here because there's nothing to do today. I'm lonely. I'm bored. I'm not lonely, but I'm bored. Kind of like when BJ tells me, I'm glad I got that message because I was getting bored. I love telling BJ, I'm going live. He's like, yes, something to do. Okay, let's make sure we're down around this little swallowtail looking thing. And get up around the earring part. Over here, good. I don't look like I'm up enough over here. There, that looks a lot better. Okay. Move that out of my way a second so I can get a good look. All right, we're going to give it a spritz. Oh, you guys, what do you think if I can do the lines in gold on that one? How would that look? Give me your opinion. I'm going to finish curing that up. It's started anyway. I use that word for many things. Yeah, we get bored easy. I know, I do. I get bored. And then it's like squirrel some days, you know. Okay. Got stuff over here. Come on. I'm going to clean you up while I'm sitting here waiting. And of course, getting bored is when I get into trouble shopping because I board shop. I get bored and I shop. And like I said, I don't buy, but I put it in my cart on Amazon and I don't think any more about it. And then here comes hubby. Ooh, I don't like what that's doing. That black is bubbly. Can y'all see that black is bubbly? That is so weird. You're shopping for animals. I don't buy. Okay, I'm going to let it finish, but that's kind of weird, you guys. Well, I don't have any money. Hubby's got the money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to salvage this. It's in there. Come on. Nope, my cup's going to bend. It's not going to come out. It's going to bend up. Not even breaking loose on the side. This doesn't even look. I'm going to poke it, but I don't want it on me. Yeah, it's cured. Ooh, it's sticky cured. We're going to go back. Go back. I'm going to toss this cup. Yeah, I said I just put stuff in my cart because I'm not spending, and then I forget to take it out, and hubby buys it. I told him, I said, when I found out this morning, I was like, can you cancel it? And he's like, no, it's a little late for that. I'm like, well, because I really wouldn't have minded if it would have just gotten canceled. Familiar colors, yeah. I love this set. This set came out cool. I'll deal with these later. I'll put them up here. And we'll see what happens with this set. And the way I'm looking at it, I'm going to have to sand, which is fine. I have a sander. One of my friends have a cell live frequently. That's why I keep telling you no, Edna. No. Edna is such a dear friend. She will tell you everything you make is amazing. And it's not, but she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. She's a wonderful friend. And every time you make something she likes, she wants to buy it. And it's like, no, because you feel like you're taking advantage of her because you know her likes and dislikes. You understand what I mean? Ooh, that's stuck in my mold even. Do you see that? And it was in there long enough. Yeah, I don't like that black. I'm wondering, let me try something else. Let me clean this up. And I've got black UV resin that I'm not going to be adding any color to. Okay? And we'll see if we can get it better. It's got to be better, you guys. Got to do better. Okay? But yeah, I have some black UV. And I think I've got blue UV. Let me look. I should have had, I should have blue UV in that new pack I just got. You know? But I'm not happy with that. So we're not dealing with that. And where did I put the new? Here they are. I haven't, they're not opened yet or anything. So let's see what we got. What are you? That's brown. Apple green. Gray. Purple. Ruby red. Sapphire blue. I'll lay that out just in case. That's violet. Orange. There's black. What's this one? Green. Looking to see if I have another blue. Sky blue's not going to work. There's rose. Emerald green. White. Aquamarine. Peach pink. Some yellow, red, and avocado. So I do have sapphire blue and black. Oh, hang on. It wouldn't do you any good. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Nope, wrong direction, Joe. Yeah, see, it's wrong direction. It won't go this way any further. But I do have black and that sapphire blue. That sapphire blue ought to do, right? We're going to try it. Okay, so you want black at the top and blue at the bottom. But I got to open them because, like I said, they're brand new. I haven't opened them yet or done anything with them. They came in, I think, yesterday. And I took them all out and put them upside down so they would come out easier. Because it's hard to get them to come out sometimes. Oh, okay. I'll show you what the box looks like inside, honey. Not a problem. Hang on. Now, you got to understand, I turned them upside down. Ooh. Okay. And that's all they are. And they're just little bottles like this. Nothing fancy. Believe me, you don't get nothing fancy ordering stuff. Okay, let's try the black at the top. Okay. And they're hard to squeeze, I will tell you. So if, well, do I have to open that too? It didn't say. I bet I do. Shoot. Let me see. I've got a pair of scissors. Oh. It's not working. And I don't have anything that will poke that far down. Oh, I see. Never mind. My fault. They've got that blocked off. Jeez. Y'all, you would think that the foil blocking everything would be enough, that you have to deal with. And my phone cut off again. Hang on. Yeah, there's a lot of colors in there, and it wasn't too expensive. I'll be honest. It's kind of a cheapy set. If you're wanting to know, let me know, and I'll let you know. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking with gas. I want to make sure I get up around that. Okay, come down just so far. Okay. I didn't understand, Edna. I'll take a picture of it once I get it and post it for y'all. Okay? Let me make sure I get down around that little loop on the bottom. Come on. Okay. Let me get this one. Boy, I don't like these bottles, I'll tell you. They're hard to open. All right, because I am not happy with these at all. Not those. So let's see what these end up looking like. I think I got a bubble here. And I will have to backfill them, but I don't mind backfilling them, dome coating them. But that looks a lot better, I think. Yeah, it looks like a better shade of blue than that other. This is just too dark. Let's see what we end up with this one. And then we got to figure out the lines through it. And since you're saying yellow, I'm thinking maybe a gold would look good. Like a gold paint pen through there. Would be close to the yellow and still look, yeah, gold. You like that idea, BJ? Trying to look. Where did I put my? I've got a gold paint pen over here. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. We'll try it and see how it looks. Now, these won't go in the garbage, but they will be used for something else. I'll break them up. But yeah, as far as for jewelry, no. Okay, you like that idea. Oh my goodness. Okay, we cut off. There we look. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Can you see that? I'm going to go ahead and top coat it. Where to set my resin? There it is. Try to keep my head out of your way, but I gotta see too. That's the problem. Y'all want to see, and I gotta see. Come on, swirl on around down there. Okay. I got an air bubble right there. Come on, you gotta go. You can't. You're not invited to the party. We're not invited. Let's see. I'll make sure that we are around that edge. Okay. Yeah, my family's already got all their dinners for the day. I don't have to cook anything else today, thank goodness. I did a chicken broccoli Alfredo with linguine. I've already lost another one of them little suckers, you guys. I think they're sticking to my arm and I roll them off onto the floor. It'll be all right. Okay. Let's do this. But I'm still going to use the silver with that. I think it'll look great. Yep, everyone likes that set much better. Yeah, with the bad ones. My hubby doesn't fish. Well, he does, or he did. It's illegal here, but in Hawaii they go spearfishing, and that's what he grew up doing was spearfishing. He says, "I'm not going to sit there with a rod and reel and holding it and going, 'Are you hungry?' Because I want to eat." He says, "I'm going to spear it because I'm hungry and I'm going to eat." So, yeah, I like that blue too. But yeah, hubby's from Kalihi, just outside of Honolulu, and he grew up spearfishing. And he always makes fun when I would tell him, me and my friends were going fishing. You know, he's like, "So you're going to go dangle food and hope they're hungry when you're already hungry." So, yeah. I have never, in almost 36 years, ever gotten him to go fishing. He's just not going to do it. Oh, I want to do a paint pour. I've got in my head a color combination I want to try on a canvas. So, and I still want to do the wine glass with the UV resin. Y'all, I get these ideas in my head, 90 mile an hour. Okay. I think we can take these out now. They look good. Oh, yeah. Much better. I'm going to pop them back in for a minute. I got a nib there. Where'd my thing go? Just a little. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, those are cool. Okay, let me turn my phone back on. Like I said, you're guilty of that too. Oh, why are you guys over here? Where did you come from, you little gnat? Okay, we're going to try gold in this pair. Ooh. Okay. It'll be all right. We'll just have to get it, wipe it down like we did. Come on. Get down in there. Okay, set all of that one. I think that's all that has. All right, let that one. Yeah, your mind's always going. No, don't start, Gypsy. You can't come in here. Love you to death, but you're not coming in here. Okay. Now let's start with this one. Should be dry enough. And a piece of paper towel with some alcohol. Went too deep on that one. Gonna have to go back over it in certain areas. Come on, stay down in there. All right, let's try you. I keep a notebook next to the bed. So that way when my brain's going 90 miles an hour in the middle of the night, I can write my little ideas down. Okay, that's not bad. Just in that circle, needs a little right there. So that's how that one's so far. That doesn't look bad, right? You do that too, yeah, because my brain won't stop. I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and I've got to jot something down to try. Yeah, see, it's not dry enough yet. Not dry yet. I don't want to mess with it when it's not dry. Would you hurry up and dry, please? But even I can remember when I was in high school and stuff, and I would get an idea in my head and be up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, writing stuff and doing. And we had to get up at like 5 because we still had to take care of the animals before we'd go to school. Because I was raised on a farm. You don't eat if the animals aren't fed. Everything eats before you do. Okay, got that. All right, let me get this on a piece of paper so you can maybe see what I'm doing. Where'd my little paper go, y'all? Over here. Over here. Okay, yeah, this one looks much, much better, you guys. Let me try and zoom you in a little bit now. Yeah, does that look better? Those look pretty good, right? Okay, I'm assuming BJ's wow means yes. He approves. All right, let's get the findings on that. And I do believe silver is a good call for this. Even though we have gold, I still think the silver. I don't know. Now I'm kind of second guessing. What do y'all think? Tell me what you think, y'all. We do have gold on the earrings. So should I do gold or should I do the silver? Julie says gold. Norma says silver. Come on, everybody gets a vote. I got one gold, one silver. Somebody has to break the tie. Put them beside pieces of gold and pieces of silver. All right, can do that. Let's see. I'll use a big gold jump ring and a silver jump ring, and y'all will. All right, let's see. There's the silver. That. The gold. That. All right, you guys. Oops, wrong direction. Gold. Yep. Gold, gold, gold. Okay. I got you. Let me get the gold thingamajiggers. Like I said, I've got to order some more. Because I don't want to go to Hobby. I really don't want to go to Hobby Lobby, you guys. So, and if I don't order them, I'm going to have to go to Hobby Lobby. And don't want to go. I know hubby was talking about going and doing something today. When he was off, when he thought he was off anyway. He was going to go, oh, I need a new light for my stove, my hood of my stove. It went out. And there was something else we needed, and he was going to go shopping and get all that. And I'm like, do I have to go? And he's like, no. And I'm like, good, I can stay home. I don't like to go. Come on. Okay, there's one. Let me get the little back on it. Those look so nice. Fingers are not working well. We are due more storms again today. We were in a severe drought, and now it's raining every day, and we are getting so much. It's just not a good thing, you know. Our ground is not able to absorb it. There we go. Got you nice and tight. Okay. Get them on that thing for y'all. There. Yeah. Oops. Wrong direction. How's that? You're a gold dog. There you go. Okay. So those look good. All right. Now, I want to try the other stuff that I got. You know, these things in something. Okay. May not be the butterflies. I'm kind of leaning towards where that footage. I know I moved them. Here they are. Hang on a minute, you guys. Not that. Not that. Oh, this. I got to clean that up. I'm leaning to that for, I don't know, something about it's just calling me, you know? Let me get this cleaned up. I don't know what got on here. That is so weird, whatever that is. Let me see if I got some tape that'll pop it off. Finally got a sunny day. You're allergic to silver. Is it that one? No, it's this one. Oh yeah, that's getting it up. Whatever it is. And you have to be careful with whatever tape you use in your molds because it'll leave a residue that will show up on your pieces. But see all that little sparkly, and I didn't have, I know what that is, you guys. That's that glitter, that purpley glitter from yesterday. Plum crazy. That's what that is on there. Ah, okay. Figured it out. That's exactly what that is. Okay. That looks cleaned up now. Yep, that's what that is. Plum crazy. I even have a new hummingbird mold I need to pour. All right, knock all that out. That looks good now. Okay, and y'all remember I had to buy another set because you only get 3 of each. You don't get a set of earrings. You get a earring. Crazy. Okay, now, I kind of think, what is this called? The Stardust Blender. I don't want that. Let me get a cup. Get a cup out. And let's get some UV in here. The wet coast. Rainforest country. Yeah. Yep, West Coast is a lot of rainforest. Okay, that should be good for that. Now, this one goes kind of purpley. I'm just going to do a little bit of each and mix it up, and then we'll figure it out. And I've got little tiny scissors. If I like it, I'm going to try and order some more. This is through Temu. I don't want to pull out too much because it kind of looks like it'll go everywhere. If that makes sense. Almost like a gold leaf. Okay, honey, you have a great rest of your day, BJ, and I'll see you later, sweetie. Yeah. Definitely want to put a little bit of that back. Way too much of that one. So let's pull it off. Yeah, it's... Come on, open up. Okay. And a little bit of this one. Let's see, it's called, the first one is Pearl. This one's called Pearl. This one is called Oxide. And this one is Violet. So we have Pearl, Oxide, and Violet. Come on. And I will definitely be finding my mold for my sun catcher. Yeah, this one's called Violet. And I don't know if you all can see the difference in them. Let's see if I can. Okay, because this is Violet. This is Oxide. And this is Pearl. So I don't know if you can tell a difference. Violet, Pearl, Oxide, I think is what it was. All right, now I'm just going to kind of mix them. You know what I mean? Just get them all. And I'm going to chop them up a little bit because they are quite long. And I don't want it to... You're not cutting up very nice. Hang on. Let me get a bigger pair of scissors. Ooh, kind of messy, but in a good way. It doesn't cut very well. Okay. All right, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. And let's see if we can get them in there. All of it. Ooh. Got a good bit that didn't go in, but it'll be okay. We'll deal with it. Ooh. Kind of, I don't know if this is a good idea, y'all. But you know me, we're gonna try. Might have been a better idea to put the resin in and then put it in. It's kind of like you added glue to the resin, to be honest. Okay, I want this one, this one. That means I also need to do that one. All right, let's see what we can. Ooh, okay. Come on. Drop off. There you go. Get a little bit over in this other one. If I go off camera, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. It's really weird feeling this stuff. This one's got a little too much in it, I think. Uh, I don't want to get it all over me. That's the thing. This one doesn't look too bad right now. It's really weird feeling. Not sure. Okay, there I got some. I'm hoping it kind of gives the effect of an opal. You know what I mean? Found a box of molds today. Oh my goodness, Edna. All right, let's see what. Get this one. Okay, you're in there. It's in there, you guys. Let me see. Got a little left. Let me clean up a little bit because it is quite messy. Quite messy, y'all. So we're going to get it going in the mold and get it curing. And then we'll see what we got once we get it cured, you know? I don't know if I can see if I can fit them both in here without. Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you have to kind of fight with that stuff. I'm going to tell you. I'm not sure it'll be worth the fight, but we'll find out. Do you have the white iridescent mylar flakes for open? Somewhere, Edna, somewhere. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I would add some crushed crystal or something behind that, you know? But we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. I'm still trying to get it's like little hairs, is what it is. Can you see that? It's just little, and they fly everywhere. Well, I've even got the the opal alcohol ink I could put in with a little UV resin. So we'll see. But it just looked like it might be fun to work with. And now that I've worked with it, guess what? It ain't fun. It's, uh, we always try different things to see what they're going to be like. And I got to put a little lotion on my hand. They feel weird. That stuff's kind of, I don't know. But yeah, I'll find my Mylar flakes. If not, I've got some really cool glitter up here. That's what are you called? Crystal. I got it from Hobby. And it's called Crystal Diamond. So I may use that in behind. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of that in behind. So let me get a cup up. It's not opened yet. Let's get it open. Yeah, see? That's what we're going to put behind it. Is Autumn still in here or did she leave? She might have left. I don't know. Exactly. We experiment. That's how we come up with some of this stuff. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know if y'all be able to. You see how pretty that is in that cup? That's pretty. Like that. Okay, let's get you back behind. Only thing is, this is not. It's going to be bumpy on the back. It's not going to be a smooth backing. You know what I mean? Because these crystals are not smooth. Which I guess it's okay, you know, it doesn't have to be. Come on, a little more. I'll have to call Autumn when I get done. She tried to call and she doesn't understand. I can't video chat with her when I'm live. Come on, there you go. Okay, let's get this one. I'm going to have some of this left over too, which is fine. We'll do it in one of these bigger ones. There's way too much in that one. Get up there. Because these are really different shapes like a crystal. They're not. Okay, we're going to try that. But yeah, these are irregular shapes. They're nothing. She's in here? There you are. You're just making dinner. What are you having for dinner, Audie? We had chicken broccoli, you know, the Alfredo thing. I do not have that in there the right direction. We're going to have to go this way with you so I can fit this in there. There. Perfect. Okay. That works. I wonder what she's cooking. Like I said, I got dinner done early. But I was planning on being able to spend the day with pineapple too, and that didn't happen. Oh yeah, these backs are going to be so bumpy, y'all. I'm doing my pork loin right now. 2 hours. Pork loin don't. How big is your pork loin? Pork loin don't take that long. I gotta go to Walmart one day this week. I'm gonna get those Vivo, VEVO. They catch flying insects like gnats and flies in your house. They go in like a plug-in thing. So I need to get one because I'm sick of these little. They're not. I don't think they're a fruit fly. I don't have any fruit out. It is if you're. Oh, okay. I get you. So I don't know, but I'm tired of them. I'm always worried something's going to get in my resin because if it lands on it and gets in it, you're done. I still got to feed my kitty. I haven't seen it today yet, the porch kitty. And I want hubby to put the cat tree together that I got so we can put it out on the porch. My sister uses them and they work well. Other lights on, even when, okay, cool. Well, little gnats and things like that are drawn to the UV light and I think the smell of the resin. Oh yeah, they got to be trimmed. But that's kind of cool looking. Let me see if I can trim this off. But like I said, they're not smooth on the back. So let me find something dark to put behind them for y'all in a minute. Oh shoot, where did it go? Oh, right there. Usually something hits my floor, you can kiss it goodbye. Hang on a minute, I'll check chat again. I'm trying to trim this up. Man, I don't even know if I could sand that enough. Well, maybe with with that G3, that new sander thing, maybe. But I mean, it's pretty. Oh, there's an air bubble. That one's not so pretty. I'll have to redo it. I'm glad I got some left over. I could actually fill that probably with some UV on the back. Anyway, let me see. What do I got? Dark in here. Oh, I could use this. This box will work to show you. Okay. You see? Oops. See how crystally they look? Nope, never found the turtle. But isn't that pretty? Let me see if I can get a hold of the big one and let you see how it's, because it is it's faceted. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that real quick on this one. Just this little area right here, it just needs a little fill in. So let me try that real quick. I mean, if I can salvage it, I'm going to. Yeah, that little turtle haul butt. uh, Come on, don't go running on me here. I think I got it. Lay it in there for a minute. That's a lot of sand down. I don't know. Can y'all see how bumpy that back is. I may get that sander out and try. I mean, can you see what I mean? And then put a thin coat of clear on the back of them. Because the front's gorgeous. I mean, it really is quite pretty. And I got a little air bubble right there. I'm going to try and fix also. Let me see. You know, if I can fix them, I'm going to. I'm going to put a drop here. Get it onto here. And then touch it right there. Let's see if I can get it under there. Let it cure for a sec. And then bring it back out. And do another drop. Perfect. Yep, that fixed it. I'm going to run it back under again. And I think I'm going to add a little more on that one. I really need to put my glasses back on. The bad thing is, well, I found them. At first, I didn't know where I laid them. I hate wearing them. I do. I hate wearing glasses, y'all. Yeah, right there. Just needs a little bit more. Just a bit more. And then get it under there. Haha. This one looks great. I mean, it needs sanded, but other than that, it really looks pretty. I'll try and get a picture for y'all. So I like that. Now I think I'm going to use, where's that other one? It's got big, yeah, like this one here. Oh no, this one. I'm going to do it, I think. I think I want to try it. Yeah. Oh, I just had a thought, you guys. Now, I'm not going to do it today, but I have this to do one day. Now, wouldn't them fibers look pretty on his underbreast area? Oh, yes. We're going to do that with him. Okay. Let me move that. All right, where's my fibers? I don't want too much. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think that hummingbird would look really cool with these fibers on its little chest area. The underneath of it, all the way down. I'm going to try that maybe tomorrow. Come on, drop off. There it went. Get in there. You have to be in there. Inside the mold, please. Yeah, be careful with your fingers and resin. Okay, do I got? Come on, get in there. And then I need this little one. Let's see, one more. Come on, drop off, please. There you go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Got a good bit on here. Now let's put a little bit of this crystal in here. Now that crystal's gorgeous. It would be pretty all on its own. Okay. I keep hearing a little dog bark. I'm going to go check because I don't want it to be one of Mom's little girls out roaming that accidentally got through somewhere. Okay. And those don't look quite as bumpy as the others that I did. I mean, they're a little bumpy, but not over bumpy. You know what I mean? I clean this off. Let's pull these out. And let's get you back in. Yeah, it doesn't look as bumpy. I'm not saying they don't have bumps, but it just doesn't look as bumpy. Audie says, oh boy, it is. Okay. I got these little crystals all over. And I am doing them with silver. I think silver. Y'all hang on a minute. I've got to. I know Jack's not out. None of mine are out, but that just doesn't sounds like something being hurt. And I can't have that. No, it's not being wine and gypsy. Yep. The people that live a little catty corner over in this, it's called a tiny house. They have a little dog, and it had gotten out, and the other dogs from the other people were harassing it. So, but the guy was getting it. It's okay. I'm going to run those again. I hate hearing animals being hurt or anything. Whew. I get this set done. I think I'm going to call it for a little while. Audie, are you doing a bingo tonight? I love these. These are gorgeous. Definitely going to be worth sanding and doing something with. I'm not going to do bingo tonight. Still got the kids for another hour. Dinner. I understand. I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all, sweetie. How is the babysitting going? Autumn has started babysitting for some lady because she can't afford to send the kids to child care, which I understand. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. Sometimes you get some that aren't so nice, you know? I couldn't babysit at my age anymore. I did it for years. Definitely don't want to do it again. Yeah, see, these are nowhere near as bumpy on the back as the others. So I like that. I think I'm going to do a little dome coat on the back. I think they can handle just a little bit. So let's see. Well, I'm just a slight dome coat, nothing big. And I think that that'll help. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, let's get that one in. Yeah, I'm going to finish this set and then I'm going to call it for the day. They said I may come back on later, especially if I find the the dream catcher mold, so I can get that order done. And let's spray that. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm on top of that one. And go. Yay. Anybody got any plans for the rest of the day? Yeah, I know you were a substitute teacher down here. Kids are horrible sometimes. They have no, I don't know, parents don't parent. You know what I mean? Years ago, we knew if we got in trouble at school, we were in trouble at home. You know, nowadays, kids don't care. They could care less. Exactly. Well, the government stepped in. There's a difference in beating a child and discipline a child. I do not believe in belts and, all that stuff. My mom used a switch and we had to go cut our own switch. You know, you let one of them little switches hit them back of them legs, you know it. But using your hand on the bottom of that butt when they're younger, my mom could just look at us and we knew. We knew. But no, parents aren't permitted to do their parenting sometimes anymore. And then you get people who do not have kids who want to tell you how to discipline your children. That's what gets me. All these people out here who don't have any kids want to tell you how to take care of kids. All right, that looks good. Oh yeah, I got a little over there. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Back looks nice. Got a little cleanup, but the back looks good. Won't take but a minute to trim all that off. And look how pretty. They look like ice. Looks like ice. And that one's got a little trim, but the back's nice, smooth. Okay, where's my little nippers? Up here. There they are. Nope, wrong ones. Okay, got them. Got a little piece of that fuzzy. Sand that one in a second, just that little bit. That one looks good. There is a wasp or something in here. Well, bugger better leave me alone. Better leave me alone. Okay. That's good. A little bit right there. So nice. The one I thought was going to give me the hardest time is one of my favorites. There we go. That is pretty. You always want to check your edges. You don't want anyone getting a cut. Resin will cut you. Now, I also have two new jewelry making kits. One is Von Crafter, and the other one is Let's Resin. And I want to compare them, for what you get for the money. Which one is the best. They're both supposed to be beginner friendly. So I want to see. And they'll be in later this week, I think, maybe next week. I'm thinking later this week. Hang on, I'll look and I'll tell you. You got the Let's Resin one? Okay, Norma, have a good day, honey. I got, where'd it go? Oh, wrong place. Wrong spot. Go back here, go to shop. Because you have to be registered with shop, I guess. The Let's Resin one I got is called the Vintage Jewelry All in One. Okay. And total, I ended up $32.99 for that one. Okay. Then I got the Bond Crafter UV resin kits for beginners, and it was regular $35.99. What did I pay? I paid with the coupon $28.80. So they were comparable on price, regular price. Nobody's going to be exact regular price. You know what I mean? So I got comparable. Resin, I've had it since early April. Okay. Well, hang on to it. Maybe we can get together and do it and test it out together. All right, you guys. Those feel so nice. I love this. I wish I'm going to put it on here where it's black. I'm going to lay them on here. I'm going to get a quick picture for you guys. Hang on 1 second. Where'd my camera go, please? Thank you. I'm going to do it sideways. You guys are going to love this. I know you are. Post. Come on. There. Oh, yeah. The colors really show on that. So go to my post tab and check it out. Those are gorgeous. Oh, what time? Oh. And so I've got to get some, got to make a chain for this also. Let's see if I can get the earrings fixed. I'm not sure the hole is there. I'm going to try. If not, I'll do them later. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is pretty. I like that. Silver post for you. Resonant thing on a light. You mean your purple rose and the blue one for the baby? Is that what you're talking about, Autumn? And if so, yes, I can do them on a live. You want to hang out with me when I do them? The one I sent you, yes, if you could do for me. Okay, there's a pair of earrings done. They're gorge. I don't have the stuff here right now to do the pendant. And I've only got one of these out right now. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here for now. And I might come back on later this evening, especially if I can find, hey KK, if I'm able to find that dream catcher mold so I can get that order done. He just woke up. Oh, yeah, it'll be ready long before then, honey. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. And hopefully, I'll see you later on today. If not, it'll be tomorrow. So, y'all have a great rest of your day and stay safe. Thank you for hanging out. See you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.